CASA stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocates. CASA of Brown County is a volunteer-based, nonprofit organization that provides a voice for abused and neglected children. We recruit, train, and support citizen volunteers to advocate on behalf of abused and neglected children who are under court protection until the case is closed and they're thriving in a safe and permanent home.
A CASA volunteer completes 30 hours of initial training. At the completion of that training, they are sworn in by the juvenile judge, taking an oath of confidentiality. From there, they're matched with a child or sibling group, and from there, they go on weekly visits for just about an hour a week, and then they write that monthly report to the judge. We're often referred to as eyes and the ears of the court. The juvenile judge really wants to get a picture of who that child is, so the CASA advocate is able to provide that information to the judge, and we ask the children what their wishes are and if they have any concerns to the judge, and let the judge know that.
My wife and I chose to get involved with CASA because of the direct impact it has on the community. Not only has being an advocate made a difference in the kids' lives, but it's also made a difference in ours as well.
When Corey and I first learned about the mission of CASA and the opportunity to support the most vulnerable children in our community, it was pretty much a no-brainer to get involved. We were both fortunate in our youth to grow up with loving parents who provided a caring and stable home environment, and unfortunately, for many children, that's not the case.
I first got interested in CASA when I saw a newspaper article in a local paper. I read through it, and I never heard of CASA before, but it sounded like something I really wanted to do.
I'm passionate about CASA because I get to make a difference in the lives of children, and I get to work with inspiring volunteers who devote their time 30 hours up front and then a year after that. We ask only for a year commitment, and they dedicate themselves for longer than that. We've had advocates here from 1 to 10 years, or even 10 plus years.
I was appointed with the girls when Emily was 12, and I believe Jessica just turned 8, and Katie was probably 10. And so I've been with them for 11 years.
Kathy has meant a lot of different things to me. She's been an advocate for my voice at times when I didn't have one. I think she's also been a friend to me. She's been a mother in some ways. Like now, she's family. She's shown me love when I didn't think that I had any, other than my sisters.
Kathy means a lot to me. Through all the bad experiences and the good experiences, she's always been there. She's always been a person I could go to through the hard times and the good times.
Kathy has made a huge difference in my life by giving me a different perspective of life. I was kind of closed-minded back when she first met me when I was about 10 years old, and I only looked at the world in kind of one way, and she kind of gave me that hand to open up the curtain and look at life in a more colorful, bright way and not so dull all the time.
After I aged out of foster care, things got a little crazy. I was on my own. I was going to school, I was trying a bunch, but my visits with Kathy continued. She still checked in with me. She didn't just drop me just because I aged out. She stayed with me. She called all the time. She visited. She's helped me move a couple times. She comes over for Christmas now, and we visit holidays. I go over to her house just because I want to, just to hang out. I think we still have like a greater relationship than when we first met. Most definitely. Yeah, she's my auntie. She's not getting out of it now.
If you're thinking about getting involved with CASA, the one thing that I would want you to know is that it doesn't take Superman to be a great advocate. Being a consistent presence in the child's life can make the biggest difference.
If you're thinking of becoming a CASA volunteer, I would recommend it. It'll change your life. It's changed mine. I can't even explain what these girls have taught me. They taught me how to be a better person. They taught me how to listen well. They taught me how to be an advocate for them. They taught me how to treat them better by sharing what their needs were.
If you're thinking about getting involved as a CASA advocate, the two biggest things I'd want you to know are it really does make a difference in the lives of these children. You can sense it, you can feel it, you can see their excitement on their face when you come over to visit week in and week out. And secondly, it's fun. It was the highlight of our week while we were on the case, and I think you go in with preconceived notions about how you're going to help this child, and the inverse is they really help you to see the world in a different way too.
Family isn't just blood. Family is people that love you and care about you.
As a nonprofit organization, we're so very grateful for community support. It allows us to recruit, train, and support citizen volunteers to advocate on behalf of some of the most vulnerable children in our community. One caring adult makes such a difference in the life of a child who's experienced trauma. It sounds so simple, but it's so important and so powerful.